Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games back with another cool arcade game video for you today. Joe!
What?
What's wrong with this Sega Outrun?
It's broke.
Yeah, we see that. It's got the front of it off.
Yeah. Our buddy Mike brought this to us.
Okay.
And he said, he claims that the monitor needs adjusting.
Uh-huh.
And we got to put this gear in here.
It looks like the front fell off.
I think he just hauled it that way.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this. So the gear wears out.
But then he brought me this.
Uh-huh. That's supposed to be on there.
And there's no pin.
Okay.
So I think we might be getting in a can of worms here. We'll see.
Might be some going on here.
And look, he was in the middle of this. He left it this way, and then he was like, "Well, just forget it. I'll take it to Joe." Look, he left his spatula underneath there.
Mike, the spatula's still... I don't know, Joe. This thing's seen better days. That's like some of the worst vandalism I've ever seen. The tool to vandalize it is still on it.
I'm a little weary about this deal. We'll see. It's a Sega.
Sega made the coolest games. They're real fun to play, but they're nightmares for operators. Nightmares. So they would make like little gears that only work on one game, and this little button that it's only on this game. So the parts were very expensive if something broke because it only fit like 1 or 2 games. Okay, so I guess we're going to plug it in first and see if it does work. Yeah, we can do the monitor stuff first. So what did he say that it needed?
He said it needed adjusting. So
And then,
I don't know.
So that, and then obviously we got some control stuff, and that we got to install the gear.
This is metal.
Yeah.
Or aluminum, I guess.
Nice billet gear there. Apparently there's a gear in there that messes up. Look, it's right behind the steering.
It's broke.
Looks pretty messed up. Yeah, it's broke. Okay, so yeah, we'll let's plug it in and see if it will run and everything was cool, and then we'll do the monitor stuff first. He's plugging it up. Boom! There it is. The light is on, Joe.
It lights up.
I hear the waves. Yeah, magical sound shower. That's what we want. It does appear to be working, Joey. It's on free play or something.
Come over this way another inch.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. I wonder if I wish there was a way to start it. There's no way to start it, really. See, look in the coin door, see if there's a... oh, yeah. Here we go. Why does it have pole position sounds? We're just kidding, people. There's a pole position right over there. That's why it has it. You know?
There it is.
I saw the red short one, but that'd be all right. It does appear to be running. Yeah, okay, so we can't do the monitor adjustments, really. Well, we could, but that's good enough. We just wanted to see if it works.
Yeah.
So it looks like the board works, the power supply works. So maybe we do the steering stuff first. We'll figure out about that red locking on. Might need zapped. I think I should zap it.
Not yet.
The CRT.
Put the zapper back. We're not there yet.
The tube rejuvenator. I'll rejuvenate the hell out of it if it needs it. Okay, so it's working. All right, let's go take this control assembly, put it on the counter, and see what we can do with it. All right, this is actually in fairly good shape, but you can see that it's not lined up, so I don't know if that's the problem or if that's just how they are. Oh, doesn't it shake?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna move. All right, let's spin it around this way, Joe. Let's see what the back looks like. That's good. Okay, so here we have the shifter. There's a screw missing. The shaft thing, it looks like, I don't know, Joe. We'll figure that out. Before you fix things, people, you got to kind of check it out first. Yeah, see how these are? So this whole assembly moves left and right. And I said that they're only for one game, but I think they are very similar to the Afterburner one, I think. So there is the nylon gear that has broken. So the way you fix that problem is they make a new one that Joey's got here that's an aluminum billet. I guess it's aluminum. It's a billet, which just means it's cut out of one big piece of metal. So you're losing the nylon gear. From my understanding, though, the reason they use nylon is because it quiets it down. So this will probably be louder. People have said that there's a worry that putting a aluminum gear on here will wear this other gear, which may be true, but they also make the other gear brand new. So if it does do that, we'll replace the other gear. So we got to figure out how to get that thing out of there. What do you think, Joe? What's your opinion?
Probably got to take this bolt off.
I think we start at this end. Okay, well that's first. You got to finesse it all. Is the cotter key missing? Not cotter key, the... What do they call that thing?
Set screw.
No, the little woodruff key. Was there one in there?
Yep.
Okay, so we got it. It's all gravy, baby. Now we could have looked out how other people have done this. But what fun would that be? It does kind of look like a set screw goes in there.
Supposed to, but it ain't in there.
I wonder if you take the... I wonder if that's part of the bearing there, Joe. See the two bolts? Take that out and the other one, and then the whole thing comes off. Pull forward on the handle slightly. Can you tell if that's attached to that bearing?
It's awful smooth. I guess it could be.
Sure seems like it might be one big piece. I think maybe that's next.
I think you're all right. Come on now. They're gonna make me take that off too.
The little thing on the bottom.
Yep.
Okay. I can do that. Me and Mario's gonna wait for you.
All right. I don't think so. You tell me it was riveted on there, Ronnie.
Is it? Sega.
Maybe if
Bam.
That's fine. Maybe.
Looks good to me. Okay, now there may be like a C-clip or something in there, or there may be some screws on the front underneath the plastic. It seems like you just were able to push it in.
I think we just take them set screws. You don't think we gotta take them off?
That may work. I mean, that'll get it off the shaft. I was thinking maybe the whole shaft would go through, but it looks like there's a bearing, so it can't. Okay, Mike, we about got it figured out, buddy. If we break anything else, we're just going to call you and tell you to go ahead and place the order for the part. We're going to upload this before he comes and gets it. I think we'll just tell him, nah, we ain't got it, and then we'll upload the video, and then he'll be so surprised and shocked and amazed. Maybe.
That's it.
Kinda.
That's it.
Did that get it?
Of course it got it.
Or did it round it off? Kind of seemed like it rounded it off.
It's fine. It's fine, Mike.
Mike said, don't worry, just let him know he'll buy the parts. Oh, wait a minute. I said that. Now, he didn't say that, but that's our plan.
That one wasn't even tight.
That was the whole problem. That's why it broke, probably.
Mike's done been in here messing with his stuff, probably. He's gonna act like he
You think
ain't.
he's messing with it?
Probably. I'm gonna take them all the way out, I think.
Yeah, because we need them in the other one.
That's a good point.
There's also a Woodruff key in that one, it looks like, Joey. Here we go. I think she'll slide out.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe put the steering wheel hanging off the edge. And then pull the steering wheel out. There you go. All right. We're going to do comparisons. I guess you can leave the steering wheel in unless you want to take it out so we can get to this shifter. I think you want to go you go the other way, Joe.
Which way towards you?
No, I think you're on there backwards.
Yeah. I knew that. I was just making sure you was looking.
There's a Woodruff key too that's in the actual spline. See it down there?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to line up that other
Me
thing.
and the viewers are seeing it. The viewers and I see the Woodruff key.
I guess I could just spin it till it catches, maybe. No.
That may work. Bam.
See how that worked like that?
Now wait a minute. You got to slide it by that nylon gear without breaking the nylon gear.
Might need to turn off the camera. Look at that. That wasn't nothing to it.
Okay, now
Hold on, I'm not on.
you need to turn it again. You need to turn it again to line up the set screw hole. I think you're crooked, Joey, somehow. You're on something.
Well, I was trying to get the. Yeah,
The steering wheel is up.
I think I'm pretty close to the set screw hole. It was.
Putting the bearing back in. We got the two set screws in, the gear. Which I wanted to show you the two.
It only came with two. Don't give me no crap about those two empty holes. Those are the only ones that they gave me.
I'm thinking maybe, this is my guess, two of the holes are for a set screw. The other two are for the other type of set screw that some of them came with. I'll bet there's something like that. Like if you use that in Afterburner, if it even uses it, I don't know that Afterburner uses it, but if you use that in another game or like a different run of this game, get it? Run. Maybe there's room for two different size set screws. Joey doesn't believe in sockets.
These are my pliers I use for everything.
Show them what's special about those pliers, Joe.
Can't show them this one. This is my China knockoff.
Oh, come on. Those are supposed to be made in America. Oh, God, I'm going to have to go get them some decent pliers. Stuck putting it back together with a Chinese pair of unbelievable. I don't think you've got one thread yet, Joe.
See how hard it is when the filming's going? It's going to be expensive repair. I've been screwing this thing all day.
Something's not quite right. It doesn't quite line up. It was in there real good when he brought it to us, Joe, so you're going to have to put it back in.
I got it
now.
now.
Most people would have used a power drill and stripped out every damn thing within 3 miles of here with it. That's why you use hand tools, people. You don't strip stuff out as easy.
Here we go with this. See, it's starting to strip.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Boy, it's in there now.
Boy, I hope nobody ever needs to take that one out.
If they do, they can just get them in Milwaukee.
Where's that Milwaukee made? Let's see here, Milwaukee. Oh, look, Joe. Milwaukee Tool, Brookfield, Wisconsin, USA. Professionally made in China.
That didn't work.
So what you been doing? Putting the Woodruff key in. All right, here we go. I think it's looking pretty straight up. And that thing, I would call that a blast shield. That's just kind of to key it.
All right.
Mike, we think we got your gear in there. Now, Joe,
What?
we need to see if it's even close to centered.
I think it's centered pretty close.
Okay, put it,
That's centered.
is that it?
Yeah, that's
Up
it.
and down?
Top of the line.
Whoop, there it is. Boy, that's beautiful. Very nicely done, Joe.
See, this is supposed to move side to side.
Yeah.
We'll find out more about
Well,
that
the motor
later.
like spins and it moves that and slides it. Very violent. Okay, so now we need to figure out the shifter thing. I don't think we can get it out without taking the plastic off the front. Or is there there's a bezel?
Yeah.
We're going in. We'll see what's behind here. All right, so if you take that bezel off, it doesn't help you much. So now we're taking the wheel off. We like how we have the other part, so we don't want to mess that up. So here's the fun part, though, is getting that hub off of there.
No, we got to take all these screws off.
Oh, will that slide around the hub?
We're thinking it's going to go around the hub.
If you turn this motor a little bit, it'll center it.
I think it's going to go around the hub.
We think it's going to go around the hub. We're going to attempt it. We will let you know. All right, so Sega's about to pass or fail. All right, Joey. Sega passed.
That scared me for a minute. I thought I just broke Mike's game, but I did not.
We didn't break it, Mike. Joey's going to clean it all up while he's in here,
I'm
too.
making money, though.
It's a floater.
Hey, look at that. It's a quarter. Or is it a nickel?
Wait a minute. Lay it down here where they can see it. They ain't going to believe it. They're not going to believe it.
Oh, shit.
What's going on here, people? Huh? What are you doing here? Look at the little heathens trying to make little quarters they can get back out or something. What happened, Joey? I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm not really sure.
It kind of looks like it's just been smashed. I don't know how you would do that, though. It must have been caught between something that ground it like that.
I was thinking maybe it got in with the shaker motor or something.
Yeah, maybe it got in the steering mechanism somehow, but oh yeah, look at that. See that? It's just the edge of it is turned over. Look at that. That's amazing. I've never seen that. Well, I was blaming it on the heathens. It's probably just somebody dropped a quarter in there, and then the gears somehow smashed it. Unbelievable. All right, folks, we are convinced that the entire thing is supposed to go on the outside of the bezel. We think somebody had it apart and put it back together wrong. Now, if that's not what happened, then we had it apart and put it back together wrong. But it makes a lot more sense for the thing to go on the outside. Much easier to take out, work on it, put it back. And we think people had it all apart. Somebody's been working on it. So we've got it back together. We didn't have a roll pin to put in that hole, so we just made one out of some wire. But it is nice and solid. We'll test it out here shortly. We're back together. We got our shifter working. It won't pull out. Look. Sega. All right, we're gonna go plug it in and see if this thing works. I think it might. So here's the inside. It is untouched. I don't think anybody's ever messed with anything in there. Old school power supply. Transformer, sound amp. Fuses with the cover still on them. Line filter. Pretty wild. That may be I don't know if Outrun has a flasher. Sometimes they have like that may actually be for the shaker motor. Very cool. All right, and the monitor is an old school 7000. Let's look. Yeah. Old school Wells Garner 7000. Joe, green caps.
Yeah, it looked like somebody put a cap kit in a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think those are original.
Yeah, there's your
Flyback's original. It's got the little white knobs. So see around that top knob there? See the cracks around it? That's going to cause focus problems. Basically, that plastic starts cracking on those, and then the focus starts drifting. But looks pretty cool. Yeah, so this not much has been done to this thing at all, which is kind of cool. You know, you want them that are original and complete. The board doesn't appear to ever even been touched. All right, we're going to plug it in and see if the steering works now. Select the music by steering, Joseph. Hey, it lets you change it. There's 3 channels apparently. See what you got, Joe. Now, we haven't calibrated it or anything, people. Is it working pretty good?
Seems to be working perfect.
Isn't this the game, Joe, where if you don't get to if you don't win, the girl gets out of your car and gets in some other dude's car at the end?
I think so.
Boy, that's messed up. That ain't right. She shouldn't be like that. All right, we're gonna watch it vibrate. You may have never seen it this way. Let's get a good look at it. All right. So little stuff like that made it a lot more fun to play. The shaker motor literally just moves the wheel all to the left and the right, just enough to be incredibly annoying. Oh, you wrecked into the cornfields. Is that corn? That's probably not corn. The grape orchards.
Could be. Seems to be working pretty good.
I think we about got it. You got ejected. But they're arguing, I think. Now, folks, I don't want you to think that because he's wrecking, it's because the steering is messed up.
I'm just no good at this game.
We're just not any good at the game.
We have to shift the monitor over that way we
Do
go.
it right there. All right. Go touch it in the back. Hey, Joe, touch it in the back.
Ah!
Look, it's moving on its own.
What's this one do?
That's the one. A little bit more. Whoa! It's perfect. Oh man, and don't touch a thing.
Good.
It's good. Don't touch nothing.
Bring me the money, Mike.
All right, Mike, bring us the money. Hope you enjoyed the video. All right, folks, so we left it on for several hours. Everything's working good. I think that's got it. Ought to be a pretty good little game for his arcade. He has an arcade in Simpsonville. Check it out if you're ever down that way. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave your comments below. Give us a thumbs up for taking the trouble to film it for you. We didn't have to do that, people. Come on. That was out of the kindness of our hearts. Leave your comments below. Hey, make sure to check out my brother Donnie. My brother has his own channel here on YouTube. The link is down below each of our videos. I'm over there with him on his channel sometimes, having fun getting into shenanigans. We work on arcade games, pinball machines, and jukeboxes. He works on old buildings, old vehicles, things like that. So we'll see you over there on his channel. Hope you enjoyed this, and keep it on the road, folks.